It's another beautiful Sunday afternoon. This is Rubin Minds. Welcome. My name is Obi-Uchendu. Great to be here with you. As usual, it's our very last show in the month of June in the first half of 2014. By the next time you see me, it will be in July, starting off the second half of the year. I hope your first half has been good. It's been pretty rough for Nigeria, especially security-wise in the last half of 2014, and we can only hope that the next half does bring good things. And speaking of how rough it's been, is the 76th day, day 76, since over 200 girls were abducted in Chibok, at the government secondary school in Chibok, and we still have no idea whether they'll be back anytime soon. A couple of stories did come up during the week with regards to, that particular story. First of all, we did hear that the committee that was set up to investigate the entire thing has submitted their report. They did submit on Friday. We don't know what the report contains, or if the report is going to help us find them, or if the report is supposed to tell us why they were taken away in the first place. But the most important thing is that the report has been the investigation has been concluded, and so hopefully this would help going forward and giving us an idea as to whether we can get them back anytime soon. This has taken too long, and we do hope that it doesn't take any longer. Speaking of Chibok, we did earlier this afternoon, unconfirmed reports started filtering in about an attack in a village in that local government. Kautikari, I think, is what the local government is called. Just before we came on air, I did hear about 10 people had been killed. Apparently, members of the Boko Haram have laid siege on that village. I don't know if it's still ongoing or not, but the fact that attacks are still going on in probably the most popular village in Nigeria today, security-wise, does say a lot about how unsafe we are, if I may use that word. It's pretty sad that a part of Nigeria that should be easily the most secured place right now is still being attacked by these terrorists, and we don't know what we are supposed to make of this going forward. We have always heard Mr. President say over the last couple of years that he had restricted the activities of Boko Haram to the northeastern part of Nigeria, and it seemed like that was some sort of victory they were claiming. Well, this past week we did hear about a bomb explosion in the heart of Abuja. A shopping mall in the city center, Emma Plaza, was attacked and over 22 people were killed in broad daylight. A lot of videos have been making the rounds on the internet, which has been pretty much heartbreaking, and it does make you wonder where else this might happen and how many more places will be attacked anytime soon. Even more scary is the fact that we did hear about an alleged attack in Lagos, even though the government has said it was a tanker that exploded in Apapa. But there's a lot of conflicting reports with regards to that, and it just is a season of fear, if I may use that word. A lot of people are not sure what to do with this, where to go from here, who to rely on. The government doesn't seem to have any answers for Nigerians, and Nigerians don't seem to, we can't secure ourselves, we can only do the most we can. And all of these attacks seem to be coming up even more. The southeastern part of Nigeria seems to be coming into the news. We're hearing of ethnic profiling in that part of the country, with people from the north being rounded up all of a sudden and being profiled as members of a terrorist group. This doesn't augur well for unity in this country, and I don't know where all of this will lead us to. Bauchi State, which hasn't necessarily been in the news for any attacks, was attacked two days ago, I think. Apparently a brothel in a part of Bauchi State was attacked, and about 11 people were killed. So the attacks are beginning to leave what we thought were their stronghold, and are starting to spread out in other states of the country, and it is pretty depressing. And we do hope that Mr. President, who was at the site of the bombing in Abuja, would use this as an opportunity to take charge, if nothing else. Elections are coming. We hope that it will not be an election sort of tool for anybody. It would be nice if this all can be resolved before the election proper starts, or politicking, if I may use that word, and hopefully we get a resolution, or some sort of resolution at least, before elections take over everything else. We had some sort of, I can use the word funny news, still regarding Boko Haram, where apparently a lot of the terrorists who have been hiding in the Sambisa forest were chased out by snakes and bees. And apparently they've been hiding in there, and what the military has been unable to do, nature has helped us with. Apparently there's a lot of snake bites and bee attacks in that part of the forest, and I think 2 terrorists were caught as a result during the last week. And we hope, if that's going to be the answer we can get, hopefully that continues to happen, and we hopefully get an end to this as soon as we can. Well, enough about security and all of that. Let's talk about the Super Eagles. Yeah, the Super Eagles finally did qualify for the round of 16, and a lot of Nigerians are looking forward to the match tomorrow against France. For some reason, everybody seems extremely optimistic that we're going to beat France. I don't know where the optimism is coming from, but I think I like it. There's nothing wrong with being optimistic. We just hope that they deliver. With all of the sad news happening in this country, if that would be the one good news that comes out of anywhere, to be very well appreciated. So good luck to the Super Eagles tomorrow as they take on France. Hopefully by the next time I'm here, we'll be talking about even better things. Us crossing the round of 16 for the first time in our history and moving on to greater things. We're going to take a very quick break now and be right back with more right here on Rubbin Minds. Please do stay with us. Let's go! Welcome back now. Rubbin Minds today, we're going to be taking things a little easy breezy. You know, we usually like to tackle the very hard topics, but we're going to go very soft today and do relationships. Yes, I said it, relationships. It's something that a lot of young people seem to have strong opinions about, and whether you like it or not, you are either in one or you're seeking one or you're just coming out of one. It's something that we all sort of are a part of, and I have two special guests here in the house to talk about it. Atise Bright Omokhodion. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you. And
of course, Ekene and Ngige. It's great to be with you today.
Thank you.
We're going to be talking, the topic is supposed to be the front seat debate. And it's, you know, the talk about how when you start dating, who takes the front seat when you're driving, your best friend or your girlfriend. But before we get into that, let's talk about relationships in general. We always hear, you know, you date your best friend or you're going to marry your best friend. For you, when does your girlfriend become, or boyfriend, when do they cross that line into being the best friend?
For me, when my best friend crosses the line to be the boyfriend is when he has passed the test. Because every girl has this list she wants for a boyfriend. So I feel when you pass that test on my list, I feel you can become my boyfriend then. Okay,
so what if you're dating someone now? You may have a boyfriend, but you also have a best friend who's a girl, who's someone who's But most times it's okay when you get married, you're getting married to your best friend, right? So at what point do you think that your boyfriend now replaces that best friend and becomes your best friend? What signs do you see from your boyfriend that makes him your best friend?
Okay. Your best friend is someone you can talk to at any time. So your boyfriend, your supposed boyfriend, should have the qualities of that best friend, someone you can talk to at any time, someone that can advise you, someone you run to for decision making. That's what I feel. Yeah.
Is it the same thing for you, Ekene?